Well, we're back at it again with another video, and today I'm gonna be giving my opinions on the Spete and Miss Zizi drama, so let's get into it. Now, while the Spete and Miss Zizi drama may be very fucking stupid behind the scenes, but it was sure as hell entertaining. You can even see this shit go down on Twitter. It was just hilarious, and I already knew this drama was gonna be entertaining when Harley TBS dropped a response video, responding to Spete's video on him responding to Miss Zizi. Now, I don't really know too much about the Spete and Miss Zizi drama fully, but I heard something about Spete threatening to sue Miss Zizi over some tweets. Now, I don't want to let you go through the bore of me dissecting all three videos, so to keep this short, I'm gonna be doing Spete's response to Miss Zizi and Harley TBS's response to Spete's video. But before we do that, I need you to like, leave a comment, and maybe leave a sub. Anyways, with that out the way, we are now going to dissect these two videos.
I got powers, superpowers. I like powers, what's the powers? Superpower, yeah. I got powers, yeah. Superpowers, yeah. I got powers, yeah.
In early of October 2021, Miss Zizi made a video calling out an animation channel known as Quick Sus for stealing and tracing her artwork and featuring it in their animation videos of Among Us characters versus Friday Night Funkin' characters. How Miss Zizi got this information was that a fan reached out to Miss Zizi in DMs explaining that they had seen Miss Zizi's artwork featured in one of the animations I happened to be criticizing in a video where I was talking about Friday Night Funkin' versus Among Us channels. When Miss Zizi made the video exposing Quick Sus for stealing and tracing her artwork, she failed to ever mention Quick Sus's name throughout the video, and at the beginning of the video mentioned my name, causing some people to be misinformed into thinking that I was the channel that stole her artwork. You can even see from Miss Zizi's description on the video about her artwork being traced, she says this: "I'd name drop the person who made the videos, but honestly, he's pretty easy to find anyways." Then she goes on to say this: "Pardon the strange weird tonal shift at 112. Weenie Hut Jr. complained, so I had to edit out how I went out and discovered the artwork." I genuinely find it sad and funny that Miss Zizi is trying to paint me as being a petty person when she is going around and behaving like this instantly for being asked to maybe edit a section of her video out that was causing people to think that I was the channel that was stealing her artwork.
Now, honestly, I can agree with Spete that the fact that that video was fucked up so badly that a single mention of a person can cause them to think that they were the art thief. But honestly, the fact that you got butthurt over the fact that she called you Weenie Hut Jr. Spete, literally nobody fucking cares. Why are you worried about this random bitch who calls you the most stupidest fucking insult you can ever hear in the world, whose content is the worst, most autistic shit I've ever seen in my life, labeling you as Weenie Hut Jr. Spete, stop worrying about this random idiot on the internet and go back to making daily commentary videos.
Now, with that said, I'm going to go over some things in the video titled Spete, a Petty and Hypocritical Experience. Now, I believe this video reeks of petty revenge, and I don't expect anything less from the person known as Miss Zizi. I mean, look at the thumbnail that says insert R34 thumbnail here. Look at the description that says today's video is about my personal experience with this creator. As said in this video, I'm not engaging further. Treasure that L, Spete, because it's the only one I will give you. Before we start the next section of this video, I want it to be abundantly clear that I only ever contacted Miss Zizi because at the time of her releasing her video, which confused people into thinking that I was this art thief, I received a copyright strike. It was too coincidental, and I believe that the information that people were getting was this person is an art thief, and they deserve to have copyright strikes for using people's art.
This is basically you saying the same thing. You're still rambling about the copyright strike and how people thought that you stole their art. Now, I don't think Miss Zizi's video was out of petty revenge or anything like that. I'm not defending Miss Zizi or anything. I think it was because of how the drama went. I think just a robot can explain this better than I can. So here's part of his video on the Spete and Miss Zizi drama situation.
So how did this drama start? start? Well, someone by the name of Quick Sus stole some artwork from Miss Zizi.
Spete
Talked about this in one of his videos, and Miss Zizi decided to talk about the same drama in her own video, and mention Spete's video about the situation, without dropping the name of Quick Sus. Now, her video really blew the fuck up. It nearly got 1 million views. And with so many views, it meant that a few people would come to the incorrect conclusion that Spete was the one who stole the artwork. A few people left some angry comments underneath Spete's video, and one person even copyright striked it. So Spete reached out to Miss Zizi.
So, after I got this DM, I proceeded to do nothing. As mentioned before, and this should be pretty obvious, I have this itty bitty little thing called social anxiety.
And she didn't respond to him because she was an introvert, which is a stupid move on her part. So Spete decided to make a follow-up video where he somewhat talked about the drama that he had to deal with because of Miss Zizi's video. Now, giving him the benefit of the doubt, I can understand where he's coming from. He tried to help this person out, and because of their video, he indirectly got hate because of them. He reached out to this person privately that he just helped, and they never replied back to him, which probably really rustled his jimmies. Miss Zizi left a comment underneath his video apologizing for the situation, and she also said that she left a pinned comment underneath her video and updated the description so he wouldn't get any more hate. Spete said this wasn't good enough and he wanted her to edit him out of her video. They argued a little bit. She said if she edited the part of him out of the video, it would really mess with the structure of her video. Eventually, Spete said that he would make a privacy complaint against her video if she didn't take it down. Yeah, imagine a commentary channel trying to make a privacy complaint against someone's video because they mentioned them in it, even though commentators mention plenty of people in their videos all the time, and a lot of them probably don't want to be mentioned in their videos. But Miss Zizi decided to edit him out, and they talked about it in private a little bit. He took down the video he made on her, and the situation was over, right? Well, obviously not, because if it was, I wouldn't be talking about this, because this is where the shit really hits the fan. On the same day, Spete made another video talking about the copyright strike situation, claimed that Miss Zizi's video was full of misinformation, and that the copyright strike was entirely her fault.
I asked them several times that, they're affecting me, that I have a copyright strike against my channel because of the video, and they, made these statements saying, it's not my fault that someone issued a false copy strike against your channel, you should take it up with them, it's not my fault that people are misinformed and think that you're stealing people's artwork, when it absolutely is. It was entirely her fault. There was misinformation in her video, it was poorly done, her video was based off of emotion entirely, and it wasn't put together well.
He also made a lot of points that were just stupid.
Angel Comics reaches out to Miss Zizi on Twitter asking for help, claiming that I have stolen her art. I find it hilarious that Miss Zizi was saying, oh, this isn't my fault, and then the person that's issuing me a false copyright strike is directly asking for help from Miss Zizi because she obviously saw the video and was misinformed by it entirely.
So, the person who struck you reached out to me, and that must mean I caused it. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be a valid point?
On top of all of this, he made the first video he did on her public again. Like, what the hell, dude?
What the fuck was that? Ah!
She did what you wanted her to do, and then you went back on the promise that you made to her. You stepped over that line, and now you're having a bad time.
So, it sounds like Spete was being a dick. Sounds like he sucks. He sounds like a type of person who would never keep his word. She gave him exactly what he wanted, but he said, fuck you, this isn't good enough. And even made the first video on her public again. I mean, this drama was very stupid, as I said in the beginning of the video, but it sure as hell was entertaining. But also, something is not right. I said in the beginning of the video that I heard something about Spete threatening to sue Miss Zizi over some tweets. I think it's finally time we get to that point.
Where you think you going? Where you think you going? Stay your ass inside.
Now, honestly, I can say that this was pretty fucking stupid. Threatening to sue somebody over some tweets, like, oh my god. Well, just to save myself some time, I'm gonna play part of Harley TBS's video, and the best part is that it's at the very beginning.
The fact that other people ran with this, these other bottom feeder channels, specifically one that I was going to work with until they made this video where they paint me as a person that said, I'm going to sue you, Miss Zizi, which is something I never said and never wanted to say to Miss Zizi.
Many people have said that I could sue you for defamation and win because of the strike I'm dealing with. That is actually looking pretty reasonable right now after reading your tweets about me. Just shut the f***.
Honestly, Spete, this just makes you look bad. How are you gonna threaten to sue somebody over some tweets? The same tweets where Miss Zizi doesn't mention you by name. You shouldn't even be caring about them at this point. I'm serious, the tweets shouldn't even affect you at all. And the stupidest thing was you said you were going to sue them for quote-unquote defamation. Now, there are two forms of defamation. One being slander. Now, slander would be the action of making false spoken statements to damage someone's reputation, driven by malicious intent. Now, slander can be very hard to prove, because being the person making those false statements, you have to know that your claims are false, and admit to the fact that they were trying to defame this person by making false claims. This is basically Twitter in a nutshell. Now, Spete cannot prove that Miss Zizi had malicious intent to slander him on purpose. Yeah, she worded things very poorly, it was poorly done, it was very poorly structured, and she misworded some stuff in her tweets. So really, you can't prove that they were trying to spread lies about you with malicious intent. And you also can't prove that they knew their claims were false and they were just spreading misinformation on purpose. So, Spete, you threatened to sue her unjustified and completely silence her. Jesus Christ, I actually think you have a mental illness. This just is not right at all. You seriously threatened her for accidentally spreading misinformation in a couple of videos and some tweets. What is wrong with you? But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here right now. I do not feel like talking about the situation any longer. Anyways, if you liked the video, leave a like and maybe leave a sub. If you dislike the video, that's completely fine. Also, one more thing, I almost forgot this. Leave all of your opinions on the drama in the comment section down below. How do you think they should have handled this? Let me know. And with that being said, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, stay foxy and much love. Later.